Welcome to the Animation Station Podcast, your home for discussions and debates about all things animation. Each week, we'll rank, review, and revel in animated shows from yesterday and today, and from around the world. So grab your Acme slingshot, set your mobile suit to autopilot, and put on your mouse ears. The Animation Station Podcast begins now.
So, how many Judy Garland movies have you seen in your lifetime?
I don't know.
Have you seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, dude, I didn't know that was Judy Garland.
Really?
Yeah.
No, come on.
Well, because here's the thing. I don't care about that movie. So,
but
it meant
that's
nothing
different
to me.
than not knowing that one of the most iconic film stars of all time was in the movie.
I knew that deep down inside,
Mm-hmm.
but I was not connecting anything together.
Okay. So, probably just Wizard of Oz and this then?
Yes.
Oh.
What else was she in? I mean, like I said, I may have seen other things, but I don't know.
Well, she was in a million movies. I can probably only name a couple. Well, she never played anybody called Adam.
Did she ever play an Eve?
Maybe. She was in Meet Me in St. Louis. Did you ever see that?
Nope.
Oh.
See, I'm getting really good. I'm not missing it.
That is the movie that gave us the song Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Very good. Yeah, she was in a million movies. I'm not going to start naming them all. No, it's Judy Garland.
Oh, White Christmas.
That's White Christmas.
That's Bing
yeah,
Crosby.
Bing Crosby. From the movie White Christmas. Yes, good job.
That's the one where these two guys want to bang these two girls.
Totally. Sisters. Yeah, that's a terrible movie, actually.
It's not.
It's got some good songs,
but
it's a terrible movie, man.
Like, remember at the very beginning, they're like in the middle of a war.
Yes.
And they're singing.
And he saves them from the falling wall, and then he owes them his life forever. Yeah.
Like you do.
If we're ever in war together, just let the wall fall on me, dude.
Just let the wall fall down on me. What?
I don't know.
I'm trying to make things. I'm trying to.
It's on random.
I'm trying to get this low energy Josh into high energy Josh, and it's not working very well. You got anything for that?
I don't.
You know, it's a good cure.
What?
For making high energy Josh.
What?
Welcome to the Animation Station Podcast.
Yes.
My name is Josh.
I'm Gavin.
Wow, I was high energy, Gavin.
Oh, I was letting you be high. I just wanted to be quick, get in and get out, and let you keep going.
You know, pump up the jam. Come on, Brandon. What episode is this? 47?
47, man. We're getting up there. 47.
We're almost AARP.
Juney-Tunes number 3. Dude.
We can't sing that much. It's copyright.
We've got some news.
What?
Cars 3 is out, and we saw it.
Oh, we did.
And we're going to talk about it on a Cars Tune Cafe coming up later this week.
You'll be able to listen to on Friday, everybody.
Yeah, so big news.
It's a... Oh, yeah. Did you do your Cars Tune Cafe thing?
I did slip that in there, yes.
Okay. And we also have... Why do I have Over the Hedge and Chicken Run written down here?
Because they're both fun movies.
We also have a little bit more news.
Ooh.
We got the new intro to Star vs. the Forces of Evil for Season 3.
Oh, they changed up the intro?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's same. Is it going to get a little weird, a little wild? That's all the same. But the locations and everything changed. Like there was there were subtle variations from Season 1 to Season 2. But this one... It's like completely flipped. Whereas the previous 2 seasons, it was Star and it was everything that was going on in Earth and stuff like that. Because Star is like the exchange student.
Right.
But now it's like different where we're on Muni most of the time. And Marco is now the exchange student.
Oh.
So kind of a little bit of a flip. And he's got a cape now. So.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Nice. And when does that premiere? It's in the fall now? Is that the one that got pushed back?
July 15th.
Oh, perfect. What's the one that got pushed back? I thought you said one.
Yeah, that's still Star.
Oh, I guess I thought it was later.
Well, we're getting the first three episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're getting the rest of it in the fall.
Okay, I guess that's what I was thinking.
What else did we get? There was another trailer. Oh yeah, Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
Yes, that's it. That'll be interesting, I think.
So
you didn't like Olaf, though. You thought
that was
too
the worst
silly
part of Frozen
because you don't do silly.
Yeah, so it's weird. It's coming with Coco.
Yeah, it's going to be the short.
So
it's the second Frozen short that they've done.
So we're gonna have a. This seems like a long Frozen short though.
They pack a lot into them. Frozen
long.
Fever wasn't really short. I mean, that's fine. If they give us 15 minutes, that'd be cool. You can go get popcorn.
Because
you're
gonna
not see Coco anyway, are you?
Well, I have to for the show.
You don't
have
have to.
But we'll have Olaf's Frozen Adventure, and then you can warm yourself up with a nice cup of
Coco. Oh, Josh. That's good, dude. I like it.
No, it's not.
It's fantastic.
But also, our good friends over at Cloud City Cast,
Mm-hmm.
Brittany DeCosmo and Remy DeCosmo, are
and Liam.
Yep.
Be nice, Josh.
Are having an awesome giveaway.
Yes, they are.
And you need to listen to their episodes to see how you can win their awesome giveaway.
Go give them a listen. They're lots of fun.
And they've
all
got
three
some,
of them.
Awesome art that they're giving away by I don't know, I can't read.
So cool. At Glenn Canlis.
Canlis.
Who's the artist. Really cool, like spooky Haunted Mansion art. So cool. I can't wait for you to see the Haunted Mansion when we go.
That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I know. You don't like Halloween-y stuff.
But he has a lot of really cool, like, Marvel and, DC, like, actual, like, comic book stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty tippy-toppers.
Tippy-top?
It's tippy-top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
See, that I like that art style.
Mm-hmm. I like that Wonder
Woman.
Yeah,
definitely go check him out at Glenn Canlis.
Glenn Canlis, I think is how I would say that.
At Glenn Canlis. On Instagram.
Yeah.
At the canal.
San Jose, California.
San Jose.
Cool, man.
Wonder if he'll be at D23.
Maybe. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
That'd be nifty.
We'll be at D23.
We will be at D23, Gavin.
Come find us.
We may have stuff.
And we will have stuff.
We're having a meeting this weekend, and we will talk about swags. That we use.
Swags. To put in swag bags.
Are we going to have swag baggies?
Maybe.
We can get that cool amulet from Zots.
Oh my gosh, dude.
All right, guys.
Nobody knows what this is.
Here's your homework. You're gonna pause this right now.
It's your follow-up homework because nobody's done their original homework yet.
One person did their original homework.
Did they get it right?
Josh Calhoun got it right.
Oh, nice. You didn't tell me. Good job, Calhoun.
I IM'd you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
At work?
Yeah.
Did I respond to it?
Nope.
Okay, then I didn't see it.
Well, here's the thing. You hardly ever respond to most of the stuff I say.
I can hardly ever look at it.
But
you have to catch me at the right moment.
He got it, and the correct answer was Star Trunk. There's a Star Trunks on the billboard, so it's Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah.
Because Star Wars doesn't
Not because Star Wars anything. It's because Star Trek is awesome.
Right?
It's not always about putting shade on the other.
Set phasers.
It's about lifting up the one that you like.
But yeah, your homework is you're gonna go. Like I said, you're gonna pause this. You're gonna go on Google. I used Bing because I'm a man.
Because you're weird.
Yes, too. So I used Bing and look up Zots ZOTZ amulet.
Mm-hmm.
That's your homework. That's all you gotta do.
Just go look it up.
And you do that. You tell me that you did your homework, and tell me how cool the amulet is in the comment section of our Instagram, and you'll get a gold star.
A whole gold star?
A whole gold star.
Man.
Now those
Enter
gold stars
now because there's a limited supply of gold stars.
I mean, dude, you remember in first grade, if you get 10 gold stars by the end of the week, on Friday you can pull a prize.
Wow.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. You want 10 gold stars.
We're going to have, people are going to be clamoring for that gold star.
Back in, when you were in elementary school, did you guys use the card trick where you would have like multiple cards and like if you were bad, you had to go flip a card and then that would be like your punishments?
What?
Stuff like that.
Did you go to a school for magicians?
Yes. Does anybody? This is disciplinary action at Hogwarts.
At illusionist school.
Yeah, it'd be American school, so it'd be like David Blaine's Academy of Mind Freaking.
Nice.
Combine the two.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, are we done?
I'm done with that. Yes.
All right.
Go get your gold star, Peeps.
Go do your thing. I don't...
Do you have any more news, or is that
I got
it?
none.
That's it. All right. So you want to go to our main topic?
Yeah.
All right. So this movie that we decided to watch tonight was a movie that neither of us had ever seen, and before we picked it, had never even heard of.
And Gavin didn't even get to pick it.
No, it was picked without me, but I was excited to see it. So from 1962, the UPA production distributed by Warner Brothers, Gay Purr-ee, which is a animated film featuring cats in Paris, starring Judy Garland and Robert Goulet, Paul Frees, and Hermione
Granger.
Not Granger, but I always want to say Granger.
Is it Dumas?
Gingold?
Oh, Gingold.
It's a G.
And you can't forget Red Buttons.
And Red Buttons, yes, Red Buttons. And it features the voices of the Mellow Men. It features Mel Blanc. It's got a lot of stars of the era in it. And it has a very, very fascinating style.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of it that's very Looney Tunes.
The characters are very Looney Tunes, even almost like hearkening towards Hanna-Barbera.
Was that Bulldog was that Mel Blanc?
Yes, that was
it
Mel
sounded
Blanc.
like I was like,
yep, that was his voice.
Like, "Yous guys, I'm gonna beat you up." I'm like, "You're in Paris, Mr. Bulldog. What's going on?"
That's awesome.
I'm gonna rip your tails off and eat them for breakfast.
The style of this movie is fascinating to me. I really enjoyed the visuals here. Now, what they do, they set it in Paris or France at the turn of the 20th century. And they
as the not quite Frenchman says in the opening credits.
Yes.
Like when it showed the Eiffel Tower, I was like, Paris, and he's like, this is Paris, and you're like, so close.
Yes, and it was kind of a bit of an overacted French accent, it seemed like. But the coolest thing that they do is they create backgrounds and environments based on the actual artists of that time period. So the whole look of this movie is steeped in Impressionism, Expressionism, and Fauvism, which were those kind of three consecutive movements in art in France at the time. And it opens with basically the environments looking like Van Gogh paintings. And it's phenomenally done. I think it's such a cool idea to do that. And I think they pulled it off really well. So, I mean, during that first third of the movie, all I was doing was writing down artists' names who I could tell that they were emulating in all these different scenes. So I was writing down Van Gogh and Gauguin and Cézanne and Matisse based on all these different scenes I was seeing even artists like Kandinsky and Modigliani come into it, Toulouse-Lautrec. They got like all these artists from that era who I've studied and love passionately. Like I kept seeing scene after scene that was clearly patterned after them. And then about 2/3 of the way through the movie, there's that scene where the villain is basically writing this letter to this patron who's buying Musette as a wife and saying, "I'm sending you all these paintings from these famous artists." And he starts naming them, and you turn to me and you're like, is this accurate? And I was like, yes, look at my notebook. I'm writing all these names down already. So I thought that was fascinating that they actually planted it basically in those artists' paintings, which it was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. I really like the color styling. And, there's that scene where him and his little minions are doing that little rooftop dance
their jazz
where
number.
The lighting in that with that turquoise blue moon and the red light coming up from the city of Paris on the chimneys and everything silhouetted in black was just so stark. And it was almost like Dick Tracy kind of colors where, that punchy, extreme contrast. It was so cool. And then, the rest of it looked like it was, Matisse paintings or Van Gogh or Renoir. And I thought it was so cool.
It was really cool. Good. I really like that scene, like the one that you're talking about with where they go through the. It
was a pretty good song
artists.
too.
It was like
a catchy song.
Really good.
Yeah.
But the thing that's weird is, I like how it gives you their styles. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was really cool. Well, I mean, the part that I liked the best was when she would be like posing for it. Mm-hmm. I thought that art when she was posing was 1,000 times better than what the artist ended up making.
Like when it panned over to actually her posing.
Yeah, there's that one, and it's the guy who made her look like a vase or something. Like on the kitchen table, and it shows her, and everything's all sketched out and in black and white, and then it goes to the color, and she's like a pitcher or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, that was really cool. That I wouldn't mind having. So I was like, ooh, that's really nifty. That's really good.
Yeah, it was such an interesting concept the way they did it, and I think artistically they pulled it off pretty well. I mean, I think I really only kind of have a problem with the cat characters. They're not all real strong character designs. They're not really, like, you wouldn't put them on the level with Disney or like even like Looney Tunes characters at the time, who just had they had nailed down those characters. These seem a little bit,
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, but like we've talked about multiple times, you have more time to flesh out a character if it's in a TV series and you're drawing them for years, whereas you're making this, it's 125 minutes.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And so you don't really have too long.
Yeah, but you don't develop the character while you're animating it. That all is supposed to happen beforehand. So like what I'm saying is like, you can't compare it to the character designs in Disney movies at the time. It's just not on that same level. Yeah. Like, I mean, they were already doing just amazing character design for 3 decades at that point. And, it's the one thing artistically that I was like, okay, they kind of missed on that. Just because
I thought it was fine because like I went with they were Looney Tunes characters.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, I could see this in like a Merry Melodies type thing. So I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it has a different sensibility to its aesthetic. So on that level, it does kind of work. I mean, about a third of the way through, I just kind of accepted them. I was like, oh, okay, these are the characters, so I'm on this journey with them, and I'm fine. So why don't you talk a little bit about the story? What did you think about this story?
All right. So, oh God, the names.
The names are a bit goofy. I agree.
I threw my phone somewhere.
It's Musette. It's Meow-Reese. And who's the little red buttons cat?
That's Robespierre.
Robespierre.
So while I'm pulling this up, do you know why Robespierre is kind of cool? Like he's a little bit fascinating of a character.
I don't. He's the same colors and proportions as Sonic the Hedgehog.
No. He is. He was during the French Revolution. Mm-hmm. He was an aristocrat, I believe. He was like a do you think he was a politician?
You sure he wasn't an aristocrat?
He was an aristocrat.
Okay.
Dang it. But he, everybody basically, the majority of the noble people got. He was actually beheaded instead of facing down. Mm-hmm. He was facing up.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I believe one of the few that was killed that way.
You would want to be facing down, right?
Oh, heck yeah. I don't want to see it coming.
Oh, gosh.
Are you kidding me? You should be like talking to the guys like, all right, so I really don't want to see when this... Like that. That's what I want. I don't want to be like, no. Here it comes. Like, so they like really hated it.
Yeah.
That's why you got facing up.
Man. So on a lighter note, the story...
So we have Meowsette, Jean-Tom, probably my favorite character.
Okay, he's cool.
Robespierre, Meow-Reese, Madame Ruben Schat,
Mm-hmm.
or which I guess is just cat. Narrator. But yeah, I don't know, like.
So the names fell a little flat.
The
for
names,
you.
well, I mean, they're cat punny, but they're like '60s cat punny.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, okay, I get it. Not enough cat puns. See, here's the thing.
If you're gonna do cat puns, do cat
exactly.
puns.
If you're gonna continuous to do they did do like Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, they did a few in there.
A couple, but they didn't like. It wasn't ever anything in conversation.
Yeah,
it was all like written, like stuff like names
signage.
of something.
Yeah,
it wasn't like, oh yeah, this is going to be a perfect day or anything like that. This is clawtastic. Something.
You look positively fabulous.
Exactly. Yeah, just give me something like that. But
Right.
yeah, they just, I don't know. This doesn't do
You
it.
know, the story reminded
and it's not
me.
a huge detractor from the movie.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm sure people would have killed themselves in the audience in 1962. But like, no, too many cat puns. They wouldn't even know what a cat pun is. But like, too many cat jokes and they'd jump off a cliff.
Do you feel like it had, or it took a little bit of the story from Lady and the Tramp? Because you have like the fancy dog and the tramp dog who kind of shows her the ropes, and in this one you have the fancy cat who kind of runs away, but it's the tramp cat who's the hero.
Yeah, and I was kind of getting like when they were like running and everything through the stuff. I was getting this weird like 101 Dalmatians.
A little bit of
feel.
101, yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
So it was.
They had some similarities to those, but which that came out the year before this.
Oh, well, that makes
sense. So
sense.
it may have had a really direct influence from that.
But yeah, so basically we have Musette. Not Meowset. That would be a character. That's a character from Fievel. We have Musette, and she's totally happy with her country life, and then
until
Wilma Flintstone comes over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that was her, right?
The owner, the lady that was at the sink that owned.
Oh, I thought the one with the jewels was. She sounded more like her.
I was talking looks.
Oh,
the other one had the exact like face and hair of Wilma,
and it sounded like her just a tad. When she had a little bit of that nasal. I was waiting for little Fred. But no, like, and then she's all talking, and she's like, "I want to go to Paris and eat and drink champagne and eat the Champs-Elysees." And you're like, yeah, you do that, cat.
That's hilarious.
But and then she goes off, and then Jean Tom, he, loves her.
Right.
Still.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. He's in love, man. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Goes chasing after her.
The part that I didn't like is her total meltdown when he brought her that mouse. Like, she just loses it, and she's like, I never want to see you ever again.
You plebeian peasant. And I'm like, that's a double entendre. I mean, you can't say that. That's like a double there.
Yeah, it's... I thought that was a little bit much. But story-wise, that was kind of my only major
thing is, she's also extremely naive.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I guess she's supposed
bumpkin.
to be like a country bumpkin, and then she goes and she's like, first
a
guy
rube.
she meets on a train, he's like, oh yeah, and he's totally sleazy. Did you see the mustache?
Yeah. What did you say? You're like, this is how you get taken.
Yeah, this is how you get taken. And like when he's like, come with me, I'll take you to my sister. She's whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, let's go. And I'm like, and that's how she became a prostitute.
Seriously. Nice.
Thank you.
I like that.
Exactly. Keep the puns going.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. She's a rube. I mean, and
it's
guys like that would pick her out immediately.
Oh,
yeah. It makes sense. So
and then
it's cool when he comes in.
And it's weird.
And I thought it was neat that he said about 6 words, and you're like, is that Shere Khan? And I was like, yes, it is. Same voice actor. So, but this is before Shere Khan.
Yes.
By about 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool that he played a cat for somebody else before he played a cat for Disney.
Suck it, Disney.
Hilarious.
Coming up last.
So, I mean, overall, did you like the story? Did you think... I thought the pacing was pretty good. Yeah, I didn't feel it lagged.
Here's my problem with the movie And if you go back in time, you can watch this. Whenever they're singing on screen, because it really doesn't have anything to do with the story. Like, it's weird. Whenever they're singing, the main characters aren't in it. It's just random stuff that's happening on the screen.
Right.
And that's when I was on my phone.
Okay. Except for that first song that...
The music.
Yes.
Music. That
nice. Yeah, that one. He sings. We only see his tail for most of it, but then we do see him.
And then the end bit too, where they're both singing.
Right.
I thought that was good.
That's true.
I'll probably tack that on at the end of the episode.
Oh, nice. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I thought the story was good. I was kind of surprised. I thought that I was going to love like the stylistic choices and the art in this movie, but I thought the story was going to be just stupid and the acting was going to be bad. I had like no expectations.
Yeah, like
and maybe because of that, we were both like, oh, it was actually kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I talked to some people and, you know, I looked at a few things online and, you know, a lot of critical reviews are not really that great for it, but a lot of popular reviews are. Like, it's got 80% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's got 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got 4.5 stars on Amazon.
4.5 stars.
And it's got 6.9 on the IMDb.
Yeah. All pretty dang high for what was a box office complete flop, apparently, because they don't even post box office scores, but they all said it was a disappointment.
Well, yeah, see, it's weird because like, we went on Box Office Mojo, we went on Wikipedia to try and find how much this movie made, and it was like, no, it just failed.
It was a disappointment.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to check it. I wanted to see how much, you know, for whatever reason, I was comparing it to Jungle Book. So like, which I guess because sheer
another movie that had animated cats in it.
Exactly.
In the 60s.
So I was like, I wonder if it did better.
Yeah. I mean.
And it was like, I went to Box Office Mojo, like, oh, this does not exist.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not a blip on the box office. No. Yeah. So, but you read that list. It was up against some pretty Titanic movies that year.
Atari.
Lawrence of Arabia. The Music Man. That John Wayne movie that I never heard of.
That was Atari.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Yeah. Longest Days on there, too.
Was John
also
Wayne in that
starring
one?
John Wayne.
Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
And Sean Connery's in that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do your Sean Connery, dude.
Nope.
Okay. You were practicing earlier.
I was practicing. It was bad. It's weird because it's like Sean Connery mixed with like Davos from Game of Thrones.
Ah.
Yeah. You don't know who that is.
I don't.
It's all right.
But I gave it an ah.
Yeah. Very cynical. Ah.
So, okay. Well, kind of the last major element to talk about then is the music. And, you know, Judy Garland.
I really only like the Musette song. That was about it.
Really?
I really...
No, that rooftop song.
The rooftop one is
all the
good,
criminals were dancing around. That was good.
I couldn't tell you any words that were in it.
No, I couldn't right now either, but I'm not a lyrics guy.
Musette,
yeah.
I got that one.
Sure. I mean, I thought the music was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't, you know, anything to rush out and buy, although you can. Apparently, they've re-released it on CD.
I want to get that LP.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. It looks cool. But I mean, it's got Judy Garland, who's one of the most iconic singers of the 20th century. Unfortunately, it's old Judy Garland, who isn't as strong as she was in her younger years.
There's a couple parts where she does kind of. It's weird, like she doesn't quite crack, but you can
she's
tell.
got a lot of I guess you'd call it a warble. In her voice at that point. It's that real like you know thing going.
Because this would have been what. 24 years after, because it was it 38
for
Wizard of Oz?
30, yeah, that sounds about right.
So about 24
somewhere
years
in the late 30s, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean
it's been a while.
She was
been a while.
It was late in her singing career. I don't remember exactly when she died, but that was pretty late in her singing career. So it's not as beautiful and crystal clear as, you know,
but she still
Wizard
sounds
of Oz
fantastic.
Meet Me in St. Louis. Yeah, I mean, she's Judy. She's an icon for a reason, and I thought she did a good job. I thought Robert Goulet did a good job.
Right.
And you know
that song with he and Red Buttons. I was kind of when they were singing
about
champagne,
Red Buttons has
like,
one of those annoying voices. His character, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the guy, something Brophy, that did the voice for Timothy Mouse in Dumbo. it drives me up the wall. I cannot listen to that squeaky voice. It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
And Red Buttons is like in that same lineage of voices, and I can't do it. I've seen him in roles in live action movies where that's way toned down because he's not playing as goofy of a character.
We'll have to watch Hatari.
Tolerable.
He's in Hatari.
Oh, he's in that too?
He's in Hatari.
Nice. But yeah, I mean, I thought the music was decent. I was pleasantly surprised by it. Yeah.
Like I said, Musette, probably the best, my favorite number in that movie.
I liked the rooftop scene the best as far as songs goes, but Musette is probably number 2.
As far as music goes, I like that one because I like the the jazzy-ish music. But
I liked the Gay Purr-ee song too.
That one's good.
And I liked the one that she sang, the Little Raindrops, I think is what it was called.
Oh yeah,
that one was pretty good.
That one is good.
So there are several songs. I think I read actually that
Robert
Judy Garland
didn't sing that much.
No,
he sang
he sang when he was on the ship mast, and that was really good.
Yeah.
What was he singing then? Probably something.
It was the same Raindrop song, but he's
oh,
singing
that's
it.
right. Mm-hmm. That's right. I read somewhere, I don't remember where, that Judy actually said many times that Raindrops song was one of her favorite songs.
I could see it. She did a really good job. I think that was one of the times that she warbled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it was still...
There might have been some emotion going on there.
Yeah, I mean, very, very possible.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
But yeah, now that you say that was a really good song. I'll have to watch it again.
So how much was it? It was $3.99?
We got the SD version. It was $2.
$2 on Amazon Prime. I think this movie is totally worth going out and renting that.
You could also get it in HD for $3.99.
Yeah, $3.99.
If you got $4, that's less than a cup of coffee.
And you can own it for what, $14?
$14.
It is less than a modern cup of coffee. So true.
I tried to do a commercial.
Nice. So, do you want to rate this movie?
Yes. I am going to give it 4 Parisian cats out of 5.
Nice. That's really cool. Man, this one's tough for me because I really love...
In fact, for Parisian cats, I'm going to go a little Miraculous Ladybug. I'm going to give it 4 Cat Noirs.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did.
French together.
Nice. I'm gonna give this one.
I'm gonna guess a 3.5.
You know, that's because I was so pleasantly surprised, and because I was really impressed with the art history that they threw into it, and their execution of it. Out of 5 Jiminy Crickets, I give it 4 Jiminy Crickets.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I think we're both on the same page enjoyment-wise.
Yeah, it was very surprising.
I know. I'm still surprised.
You watch it, you're like, huh. Like, I can't... Because, like, we had problems with Cats Don't Dance.
Yes.
Because, like, when we were done, we were like, oh, my gosh, what a steaming pile of garbage that was.
But now, we thought about it. We found our moments that was
and then,
good.
And then this, you're just like...
This one's like...
we stopped and was like, there's really nothing wrong with that movie.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was good.
I enjoyed it. It was neat
I mean,
because...
it's aged.
Yeah.
You can tell, but
here's the techniques
if it was done now...
Yeah. It'd be
awesome.
awesome.
I think it'd be fine. It'd be a good movie.
It was also
Warner
enjoyable...
Brothers remake Gay Purr-ee.
Yeah. It was also enjoyable. No, don't, because they'll do it CG, so you don't want them to do that.
Ooh, don't. Toei Animation. Redo Gay Purr-ee.
It was cool because it was different than anything we've ever watched.
Yeah.
That was a fun experience because it was so different. So, yeah, man, go out and watch it. If you have Amazon Prime.
And it was very French.
Yeah.
It was like so French.
It was very French.
They're like, we're gonna show French.
I mean, it was no Triplets of Belleville,
everything.
but it was French.
Sure.
It was Americans doing French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a month that has an F? Nope, there's not an F month.
February.
Oh, there is an F month.
Frenchuary.
Frenchuary. Yeah, we should do Frenchuary. That seems weird.
Yeah, it's got French U in it.
French U. Let's French yo. All right, top 5.
Let's do it.
Top 5.
And now for another top 5.
All right, time to do a top 5. So this week, Josh.
I'll start it because I want to get this out of the way.
Okay.
Because I forgot that we had written these down in advance.
And it's kind of a weird one, kind of a tricky one.
Yeah.
But we thought since we're doing...
these are also not labeled or numbered
I'm sure.
at all.
Yeah, I'm sure. Mine are, so everybody listen to mine carefully.
Don't listen to
the
mine.
right answers.
Mine are garbage.
But because we watched a movie with one of the greatest singers of all time, we thought we would rank our favorite singing voices of animated characters. That's what we're doing.
Oui.
Yes. You almost did it again.
Oui, monsieur.
All right, so you're first.
My number 5, I went with Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and I guess Kenny, because he does kind of sing.
He mumble sings. Yeah, sure.
This Potook redneck town from South Park, from Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Yeah, which has really good music.
It has really good music.
It's awesome. Cool. That's your number 5?
Yes.
So you're up to 4.
So
good.
Did you see the Book of Mormon with Charlie?
Of course I did, yes.
Was it good?
It was fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. It was really good.
I want to see that. I missed it when it was here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll come back again.
Yeah, it might.
Maybe.
Yeah, you never know. It's still touring.
I wanted to see it, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't see it.
It was good. Those guys are funny. All right, my number 5, and this was very hard for me. I had to make some tough cuts. My number 5 is Alan Adale, who is the singing minstrel rooster character from Robin Hood.
Rockadoodle? Oh.
From Robin Hood. Oh, the Rockadoodle's pretty good.
No, it's not.
The music is.
Rockadoodle's not good.
Anyway, this rooster is voiced by Roger Miller, who is one of my favorite country and western singers, and he does a fantastic job in the movie Robin Hood. So
he's no George Bernard Shaw.
I mean, correct.
Or George Jones.
Roger Miller.
Or George Strait. Or Garth Brooks. Or Clint Black, Gavin. He's not Clint Black.
I didn't say he was the greatest country singer of all time.
You know the greatest country singer of all time is?
Who?
Brad Paisley.
Oh my gosh. I should have known you were going to say that.
Because he's going to check you for ticks.
But he is on a good soundtrack. All right, what's your number 4 as we just randomize this out of control?
My number 4 is from Disney's Aladdin.
Nice.
It's Aladdin himself.
Nice. I like that. Brad Kane has a good singing voice.
Yes.
Very good.
Will he be at D23? We haven't seen anything that he's going to be at D23.
I mean, that's the thing.
But you know who is going to be at D23?
Alex Hirsch.
Alex
who you were
Hirsch
thinking?
and Darren Nefsey.
Oh, yeah.
And Hercules and Megara.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Megara. Meg.
Yeah.
Meg.
Yeah, that's right.
Not Megara. Who's Megara?
That's the same character, yes.
Is her name Megara?
Short. Yeah,
Okay.
Short as Meg.
What's her name in the bow and arrow one?
The bow and
with
arrow
the bears with the tarts.
That's Merida.
Merida, not that one.
Right.
Okay.
Megara. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Yeah. What?
Anyway, who was your number 4? You said?
Aladdin.
Oh, Aladdin.
Aladdin.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So.
Not Paula Deen. Aladdin.
No, that lines up perfectly with my number 4
Because it's Aladdin.
because it's not Aladdin,
His Robin Williams.
but it's Aladdin's love, Jasmine. But you'll also be proud of me because I pulled a Josh Kane.
Oh my god!
And I have a tie because the same girl sings 2 different Disney characters.
Who else
So Leah Salonga sings Jasmine, and she also sings Mulan.
Oh,
So
she's both?
my number 4 is Jasmine / Mulan. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Same singer.
Nifty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yep. That's why they're both fantastic.
I read something that the dude that played Gaston was gonna play somebody else. Oh, he was gonna be the voice of what's the dude in Pocahontas, the bad guy?
Oh, the chief, or the captain of the ship, who's
guy.
the governor of whatever they land on, Virginia.
Yeah, he was going to the dude who played Gaston was going to be his voice,
but
he sounded way too much like Gaston,
Yeah,
and they were like, "No, we can't do it. We can't do it at all." So they're just like, "Nope."
Yeah, that's a shame because the guy they went with wasn't very good.
My number 3 is gonna be the band from Interstellar 5555555 4 5s. Not 5 5s, 4 5s.
Yep.
So basically Daft Punk.
So do they actually sing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's basically a really big music video.
Right.
And so
you were telling me about it.
Yeah, so you have
Sounds
Daft Punk.
cool.
They're singing the whole time, but it's actually this band of like 4 people, and they're singing, but Daft Punk's. So it's really good.
That's awesome. Yeah, you told me about it. I really want to see that.
We need to.
And we should do it in our next sci-fi month.
That's a long way away.
No, we can watch it now, but then we talk about it on the show when we do our sci-fi month. We can watch things for anything we want, man.
Sounds dumb.
March to the Stars. All right, my number 3 is another Josh Kane style cheat because I'm throwing the
cheating,
rules
man.
out the window.
What are you doing?
Man, following your lead, buddy. So
this ain't
from
you, Gavin.
our
this ain't you.
favorite Disney soundtrack, I am going with The Muses.
Oh.
I love those 5 ladies.
How is that a thing?
What do you mean, how's that a thing?
That's like the Muses are all together.
Right.
Yeah. How is that a cheat?
Well, because the intent of this is to pick the best singing voice. But I'm picking a group of voices.
You put the Muses as one.
Which I did.
Yeah. They're not 5 different muses. It's
I
the
understand
muses as one thing.
that picking 1 to 100 people for one spot is not seen by you as a cheat, but to me it's seen as a cheat. So.
No, if they're all together,
I get what you're saying.
Because you're not going to pick one muse out of all the muses. You're going to put the muses together. You can pick the tall one, the really cute one. The cute muse, the tall one with the hair.
She's cool. I like her. I don't know. They're all good. They belong together, though.
Yeah.
You're right.
What?
So I didn't cheat on that one?
No,
okay.
The muses are together.
All right. Thanks, man.
Like, you wouldn't put the band Muse and just sing like the one guy. But no, you put Muse together.
Right.
What
it's your turn, dude. You might want to grab your list.
My number 2 is none other than Disney's Mulan.
Nice.
Yes.
Good pick. I picked her, too.
Because that song, man.
This is interesting because there's not a whole lot of singing voices on other cartoon studios.
I just use Daft Punk.
Yeah, I know, but there's just not a lot of other examples.
The kid that plays Fievel.
Yeah, no, not so much. Good song.
How many episodes have I mentioned? Has it been
2.
like every episode for the last like 4 episodes that I've talked
American
about Fievel?
Tale? I think so, yeah.
Jeez, why? I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
No, it's a good movie.
I don't know. The first one's sad because he's missing half the time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
it's got Dom DeLuise in it, man. He's delightful.
Woof, woof, woof.
He's so awesome. And that epic like balloon cat that they build.
Oh god,
that is so cool.
Or
is it a mouse? Is it a balloon mouse?
It's a mouse
or like a rat.
Yeah, the second one's
it's
really
so long
good.
since I saw it.
But
it goes
again,
west.
Yeah, Fievel Goes West.
Yeah.
Apparently, there've been like 4 other ones that I didn't know existed.
To DVD, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like Land Before Time 24.
We should watch the Land Before Time. Dino December.
Ooh, we could do that.
We could watch We're Back.
And we could talk about all the great animated dinosaurs in Jurassic Park movies.
Exactly. We should do Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
They're kind of animated.
No,
they're more animatronic.
There's a lot of animated though.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Let's just do Jurassic Park.
I'm down for Dino December, man.
Screw it.
We could do Disney's Dinosaur.
Oh, that is a movie.
Yes. And I mean,
so we'll
start off. Mention The Good Dinosaur.
Nope. Ugh. We'll start off strong with the saddest dinosaur movie ever created, with The Land Before Time.
They're all sad. I mean, Dinosaur's sad. The Good Dinosaur's sad. Land Before Time is sad. Is there any happy dinosaur movies? Oh, there's that one called We're Back.
I just said
you
that.
did say
Thanks
that?
For paying attention.
I'm sorry.
That one's sad because it sucks.
Oh, does it?
So, sorry, We're Back dinosaur fans. The movie's garbage.
Oh, man.
Send all of your hate mail to @GavinAudisonArt.
And I will promptly forward it to the owner. What do we got? 2. My number 2 is none other than Pocahontas. I think
because she sees with
Juney-Tunes kills it in that
She
movie.
paint with all the colors of the wind?
Yeah, she paints with all the colors of the wind. And I think her 2 powerhouse performances in that are just enough to just make her my highest female singer on the list.
I haven't seen Pocahontas in a long time.
Beautiful movie, man. It's really good. I have my problems with it, but it really is a beautiful movie.
Well, you know what's just around the riverbed, Gavin?
What?
Our honorable mentions.
Do you have any?
No.
I didn't think so. I have a lot because, like I said, this was very
Girl's
hard.
Dead Monster from Angel Beats.
Good honorable mention.
Right?
I like it. So I put the one that barely got cut off my list is Tiana from Princess and the Frog, which you'll get to see next week when we do our Princess and the Frog episode. I'm very excited for you to see that. And then I've got Moana, who I like. I've got Meg, who you know we love. Hercules. Ariel, who I still think has the most iconic vocal performance in a Disney movie, but she only sings the one song, really. And it's like, it wasn't enough to get her on my list. Elsa, Anna, they both kill it. Mr. Bone Jangles from Corpse Bride. He's amazing.
What about Mr. Belvedere?
No, he's not animated.
I'm sure he was.
I doubt it. Ichabod from The Adventures of
Johnny
Ichabod and Mr. Toad. No, it's Bing Crosby.
Oh, but Johnny Depp was.
He was Ichabod in Sleepy Hollow. Yes. Belle, gotta have Belle. Mother Gothel from Rapunzel. I love her vocal performance in that movie.
That's really good.
She kills it.
I have honorable mentions now.
Okay, cool.
Mother Gothel and Rapunzel.
Sebastian.
Because Demi Moore.
Because Demi Moore?
Yeah.
Does she look like Demi Moore to you?
No.
Oh, okay. Sebastian from Little Mermaid.
Why did I say Demi Moore?
I have no idea. Her name's Donna Murphy, the singer that does Mother Gothel.
Just do your thing. I meant Mandy Moore.
Oh,
why
Mandy
did I say
Moore.
Demi Moore?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Well, you mix up your Moores. Lumiere. You gotta have Lumiere in there, especially tonight when we're all Frenchy.
What about Ewan McGregor?
No.
Simba.
I threw Musette in here because
Musette's
Judy
good.
Garland. She's a
I also
singer.
like Jean Tom.
Yeah. Jessica Rabbit, just for that one performance. You got to mention her. And then I got Brian and Stewie from Family Guy. They both sing a lot, and I like. It's Seth MacFarlane.
It's Seth MacFarlane twice.
Who's a great singer. Oh, and his. Oh man, I forgot that the movie Sing. All those characters from Sing. So Mike from Sing, and what's the gorilla?
Taron Egerton.
What's his name though?
Taron Egerton.
We'll just go with
Eggsy.
that.
His name's Eggsy.
Eggsy. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
So did you come up with any more, or is that it?
Eggsy.
All right, who's your number one, dude?
My number one is cheated. Sure, why not? We'll do Hercules.
Uh-huh.
So that's don't tell me his name. Tell me his name.
It's
I Can Go the
something
Distance.
Barr. Jonathan? No.
Jonathan Groff. Nope,
Something
different guy.
Barr.
Jonathan Groff is good though.
He is good. I like him. I can't remember his name.
Anyway,
Michael Barr.
Michael
Bolton does the pop version. I can't remember his name.
Michael Bolton sings "I Can Go the Distance."
Yeah, in the closing credits.
I want that right now.
It's in the closing
I'm
credits,
gonna have to
dude.
listen to it.
It's good.
You know what? I don't want to listen to it like on YouTube. I'm just gonna watch Hercules again after this.
Fantastic
so I can just go through all
idea.
of it.
Yes, I support that.
So I got Hercules, The Muses, Meg,
of course,
and unfortunately he doesn't sing. I'm not including Danny DeVito.
Right, Philoctetes is right out.
But I wish Hades would have sung.
Yeah, that could have been cool, but I kind of like that he doesn't. It kind of sets him apart even more.
Oh, I don't know why Scar's not on here.
Scar. Oh, I meant to put him on my honorable mentions.
Dang.
Yeah, Be Prepared is freaking
It's such
phenomenal.
a good song.
It is. It's my favorite villain song.
Put Scar's on my
We could go
honorable.
forever talking about Disney characters
How
we
about
like
a
singing.
week ago? Oh, you said
Yeah. So, all right, good pick, dude. I like it.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm a fan.
And
number
Gavin,
one.
you're okay. Fine. Just
Do you
I was
have-
gonna make a nice little thing.
Well, I
for
didn't
you,
know.
but
We
forget.
started at the exact same moment.
No, go ahead.
Would you like to try
Nope.
again? All right. You can't get mad when we start at the same moment because I didn't cut you off.
Gavin,
Do you have any guesses?
does Pinocchio sing a song?
No. You
Does
don't
Jiminy-
have any guesses.
does
When you
Jiminy
start
Cricket
throwing
sing
that
a
out,
song?
You don't have any guesses.
Does Jiminy Cricket sing a song?
Yeah, but I didn't put him up here on my vocal performances. My favorite singing animated character of all time, without question, is none other than the Pumpkin
the
King
Bear?
himself, Jack Skellington,
Is that a Disney
who
movie?
just dominates that musical. He kills it. I'm a huge fan of that soundtrack. I listen to it many times every single year. I watched that movie many times, and his performance, it's Danny Elfman that does the performance, and he's phenomenal. So good.
Which one is it? The what's this?
I love that.
Or just
that.
all, or just
my
whole...
favorite is Jack's Lament, but I mean everything he does in that movie, he's on point. So good.
I still missed a lot of that movie. I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's okay. You got scared of Halloween-y things.
I don't like Halloween-y things.
They creep you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great because we're approaching October again. Yeah.
Well, we can do anti-October and do just the brightest, cheeriest, funnest, happiest anti-Halloween things you can think of.
Starship Troopers?
It is mostly animated.
And the animation still looks fantastic.
Does
Plus,
it though?
Yes, it does. I watched it like a month ago.
So it looks the same as it did when it came out, because back then I didn't think it looked good.
No, it looks fantastic. When you look at it, you're like, oh wow, this could be a movie that was made now.
All right, you'll have to show me
because
some
scenes. They did the same thing that Jurassic Park did. They mixed animatronics with
that's smart.
CG.
That's always smart to have
and that's
practical
why it works.
elements.
It still looks good.
Mm-hmm. That is smart. Cool, man. Well, that wraps it up.
Yep.
I think we're good. You got anything else? You got any shout outs you want to get out this week?
Shout out. No, still that can't do that anymore.
Hilarious.
No, I mean, not really. Yeah.
Cool.
None.
I don't really have
working
any
on
shout-outs.
something that didn't email me today, so I'm gonna email him in the morning. Working on something.
Maybe
another interview
special. Cool.
That I'm like fangirling hardcore for. So
nice.
Been reading some Miraculous Ladybug fan fiction.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm. Getting to some good parts.
Excellent.
Yeah. Was thinking about going through Starverse: The Force of Evil again.
Okay. Just
to kind of get in with the ready for season 3.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like,
nice.
I've seen it enough. Oh! I guess they don't really sing. That's more... Yeah, never mind.
Who'd you think of?
Well, I was gonna say... Joey Fatone.
What?
Starverse: The Force of Evil.
What about Several Times?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Was Joey Fatone in Several Times? And the other guy
I forgot about them.
Yeah. Oh, Several Times. Let's put Several Times on the list.
Okay. They're on the honorable mention list. Nice.
What about Mabel?
She does kill it in that Don't Stop Believin' knockoff song.
Don't Start Unbelievin'.
That's right. Oh, that's great. Alex Hirsch, make another Gravity Falls, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna be at D23.
I know. I'm
he's
excited
gonna be
for you,
He's gonna
dude.
be with Darren Nefsey.
Yeah, you've already mentioned that once on this podcast.
I said that on the show.
I take it you're excited.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
If I get to meet Alex Hirsch and slip him an Animation Station card,
yeah, man,
it's like, hey, email me.
Come.
He'll probably
the Podcateers have been trying to get him on for ages.
He'll probably be wearing plaid, so I'll like stuff it in his like shirt pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But
hold on to that.
And Darren, I'll just be like, I'll just get down on one knee and be like, please.
Nice. Cool, man. Well, I think that's about it. It's getting late for you.
It's my Betty Bye time.
It is. I got to go do some work, so.
What are you going to do?
Draw pictures for people that pay me to do so.
Oh, yeah. If you guys want to pay me to do pictures, I am also doing art commissions.
Yours are like $500 a pop, though.
No, they're actually like $50 a pop, because I do something very special in mine. Is I buy the $30 ones from Gavin, and then
you mark them up.
I mark them up.
Erase the signature. Sign your own.
Well, see, what I do is I put them in little frames myself, but I glue. So like you lose a little bit of it, but you know.
I got you.
It works.
I got you.
I've been wanting to do that thing like the spray paint art where you get the canvas and then you get like a can of spray paint and then you take an axe and you go pss, and you like cut the scan of Pray Skate.
Mm-hmm.
It's late.
In your mind, think about this. You get all the materials to do that project. Where do you perform that act?
In a field. I'll go to the park.
Oh, you go to a field.
I'll go to a park.
Okay, I was going to say, like, there's nowhere here in this apartment complex that you would go.
Yeah. I could do it in the apartment complex.
Yeah, maybe. But I think if management saw you, they would not.
Oh, no,
like that.
I wouldn't do it. Out kind of, if you go out, like, from this back area right here, where those dumpsters are, there's usually a nice empty parking lot right back there, because not a lot of people go there. So I could set up right there real quick, go break everything, and then art.
I think you have your career path in front of you.
And then I dispose of the evidence in the conveniently located trash
dumpsters right there, yeah.
So they're like,
did
you see some kid? Like, no, I didn't see anything as I'm holding the painting.
Yeah, as you got yellow paint splattered all over you.
It was crazy. This masked man came over and he handed this to me, then sprayed my clothes.
I saw it all. It was a drive-by painting.
You should do a drive-by painting. Just like pull up, be like done. They're like ha. You drive away and it's like, is that the Arch de Tree? What is that? Is that McDonald's? It's like, no, it's the Arch. Wow, I can't even say. Arch de.
That's right. It's late. You're getting slurry. It's time to wrap it up.
The Arch de Triomphe.
There you go. Nice. Good job.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
We can't reach. We're too far away now.
All right. So, Gavin, did we do this already?
No, we haven't done this already. Everybody can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Gavin Otteson Art.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh L. Kane. You can find the podcast on Instagram.
You can find us on Twitter at Animate Podcast. Oh, you didn't say where it was at?
No, I didn't. I was doing it on purpose.
Well, you threw me off. See, you can change the way you throw it to me every time.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh L. Kane. You can find the podcast on Instagram
at Animation Station Podcast.
You can find us on Twitter
at Animate Podcast.
You can find us on Facebook,
Animation Station Podcast.
You can also find us on our website,
animationstationpodcast.com.
You can download all of our episodes on iTunes
and Stitcher.
Oh, dang it, I messed up. I was like iTunes and Stitcher.
Oh.
You can find all of our episodes on
iTunes
and
Stitcher.
Yeah.
And the podcast tab of our website.
and
Outer Space.
Nope, podcast tab of our website.
The podcast tab of our website. Hey. We should rehearse that sometime.
We're professionals.
Yeah, so that's where you can find us.
We're starting a Patreon. So no, we're not doing a Patreon.
Yeah, it's just called Send Us Money.
Yeah. If you would like to send us money, please IM us, and I will give you everything that you can send. No. But if you want to send us money, we will take money. Or donations.
Nice.
All right, I guess we're done.
We're done.
All right, it's for the animation.
He's Josh. I'm Gavin. Bye-bye, Bill Butterfly. Made you look.
Bye-bye, Bill Butterfly.
I don't know your lines.
I'm drunk. You're not drunk, sir.
You drank the bubbles.
I drank the bubbles. For the Animation Station Podcast, I'm Josh.
I'm Gavin.
Bye-bye, Little Butterfly.
Made you look.
Musette, Musette, my heart for you is one big throb.
J'entends, my love for you is formidable.
With love here to stay, every day's a gay bonjour. My heart is touché,
and the world is vive l'amour.
Buds bloom and breezes blow. Spring sings wherever we go. Musette, Musette, you will say enchanté once you've met my poupée. Musette.